Hello, hello. Welcome back or welcome to Glowing with Talya. I'm your host, Talya, and today we're going to be talking about something that just came to me today. And so I know that it is important, it is relevant to me and my life, and I hope that it is relevant to you and yours. We are talking about awareness and action. Awareness without action is nothing, it's meaningless, and oftentimes it turns into guilt and shame. Because if you know what you need to be doing or what you want to be doing, you have this awareness, but you're not doing anything with that knowledge, with that awareness. You're not changing anything. You're not acting on it. You're still in the same place. You just have some awareness. And oftentimes this is where people get stuck. And I know I have in the past as well, because when you know what you need to do, but you're not doing it, you're sitting with this feeling of guilt and shame, and it's not helpful. It's actually hurting you. So it's good to build the awareness, go to the therapy, do the journaling, answer the questions, do the thinking. But at some point, you gotta get up and take the action. So I want you to be honest with me right now and honest with yourself. What is that thing that you've been putting off, that you've been procrastinating about, that you know you need to do, that you know you want to do? That's why it keeps pulling at you, that you haven't put some action behind yet. And I want to share a story with you about what happens when you actually do take the action, because it's really powerful. As soon as you take that first step, that very first step, that next right action, it doesn't need to be a crazy revolutionary change. It can just be one small step. As soon as you do that, you are building momentum, and momentum is what you need to keep going. A lot of people get this confused. They think that motivation is what you need to keep going, start a project, get the ball rolling. But actually, it's momentum. And that comes from discipline, from just saying, okay, here's what I need to do. I see that. I have the awareness. And now I'm going to have the discipline to actually do it. Maybe even if I don't feel like it. Maybe even though I'm scared. That's a big one. I'm just going to do it. So here's my story about awareness and about action. So a few days ago, I'm asking for a sign about what to work on next, what to build next, because I'm at this point in my career where I just finished grad school and I moved to LA, and here I am, and I have this freedom and this opportunity to create something for myself, to create my next move for myself and for the world. So what is that thing? I have options. I have my book I could write. I have events I could put on. I have courses I could build and teach. All these options. I want to know, what is my one thing that I can pour all of my creative energy into, focus on, right? So I ask for a sign and I receive it. In a dream, I get a sign to build a game. And I have no experience with coding. I even didn't major in psychology in college because I didn't want to learn the R code for the statistics class. Okay? That's how much I do not want to learn code. So I'm thinking, okay, how do I build this app that I'm being called to build? I go on the internet, I'm Googling how to build an app using AI with no coding, and I see people have done it, so okay, I can do it. I'm mapping out my concept. I am taking the action, even though I don't know exactly where it's going to lead me. I am turning the awareness that I had into action. And what happened next is so cool. It's so cool. It's miraculous. This is what happens when you put action behind your intention. The universe shows up for you in miraculous ways. So I was at this cafe, right? Mapping out my idea, Googling and learning how I could go about building it with AI. And I go inside to pay my tab. And inside I see a table of 3 guys. And on one of their computer screens, I see code. And I think, perfect. Okay, I need to go talk to them. I don't know what I'm even going to say, but I know that I need to go talk to them. So I go over and I ask one of them a question about if he's ever built an app, if he has any ideas about where I should start, the direction I could go in, if using AI works, yada, yada, yada. He lets me know his perspective. Okay, I get some direction. I'm about to leave the cafe and go somewhere else to implement what he just taught me. Then I get about a block down the street and I think to myself, girl, where are you going? These are the people that you need to be sitting next to. If you're going to be building this app, go sit next to these coders. They know so much about exactly what you're trying to learn. So I literally turn myself around and walk back to the cafe, pass by the hostess, say, hey, I'm back. Okay, that's a little weird, but whatever. And I go to these guys and I say, hi, I'd like to just sit next to you. I realize I need to be here. I don't think it's a coincidence. I know it's not a coincidence that you're here and it's day 1 of me deciding that I'm going to build this app. So here we are. I'm going to just sit next to you. They're cool with it. And I learned that they were in town for just 1 week, leaving in a few days. And when I tell you, it is no coincidence that I met them. They are some of the coolest people I've ever met, and we went on to have one of the best nights that I've had since moving to LA. We go out to dinner, I meet their other friend who also lives in California and is an iOS engineer, software developer, and it's just so serendipitous and perfect. And it's like the universe just handed me a team of people who are going to help me build what I'm here to build. So, if you have an idea or a message or something that you're being called to do, and maybe it's not as grand of an idea as building an app. Maybe it's just a change that you know that you want to make in your life, that you know you've been needing to make for a while now. Know that there is going to get a point when you are sick enough of yourself that you change it. But it's not about building more awareness. It's not about telling yourself, okay, I know what I need to do. Just start. Just do it. Take the first step. And watch how quickly things can change when you take action. There's something so powerful about your focused action. It's so cool. Okay, so I want to hear from you in the comments. Tell me the one thing that you are going to take action on. And save this episode so that you can come back and tell me what cool things happened when you did take that action, because I can promise you, I can guarantee you, if you do this, if you take action on the thing that you've been pulled at, been feeling nagged to do, something is on the other side of that. And I want to hear what that cool thing is. So save this, come back to it, and comment what happened when you took the action. This is your accountability, because you comment what you're going to do, and then you've got to come back and tell us how it went, okay? By the way, you guys are also my accountability, because now I've declared that I'm building this app, so I better actually do it, right? It's going to be really awesome. I am so excited to share it with you. It's the very beginning stages, but I will reveal more as we get closer to it, but just know it's going to be so fun. You're going to love it. Successful people make decisions quickly, which is action, and change their minds slowly, if at all. I want you to really take that in, because if you're somebody who right now, there's something you've been thinking about over and over, you're in between decisions, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do this, you always know. If you feel afraid, your mind might trick you into thinking that you don't actually know which choice you want to make, but I can guarantee you, honey, you know what is best for you and what you want to do. And I want you to take that knowing, take that awareness, and make the bold move to decide, to do the action. No more sitting around imagining what your life could be like if you did this or if you did that. This is your time. This is your one time to live life, this life, as you. If you're not doing crazy things and finding out what happens, what actually happens when you make that decision instead of just imagining about it, what are you doing? You're not doing anything. You're just sitting around. So I am here to lovingly, so lovingly, remind you that it is okay. It will all be okay. It will always be okay. Even if you make a decision, take some action, and you've come to find out that it was a mistake or something didn't go how you wanted it to go. Guess what? That's how you learn. And when you learn something through experience, first of all, it's going to stick so much harder than if you just were told it or taught it in another way. When you learn it through experience, it sticks. And you now have that experience that you can carry with you and teach to other people. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that reasoning. What if it doesn't go how I want it to? What if I fail? No. What if you succeed? What if it goes how you want it to? What if it goes better? You don't know until you try, and I need you to just do it. You know that you need you to just do it too. Future you needs you. The people who are waiting to meet you in your future as the future version of you need you to just do it. In my story, it was precisely because I wasted no time between when I thought, okay, maybe I should build this app, to putting pen to paper, doing the small steps that I needed to do to actually start making it happen. And it was because I decided I'm going to do this. I didn't waste time with who the hell am I to do this, because I don't even have any coding experience. I didn't think about those things. I didn't waste my time there. I just simply went for it. And I am in the process of going for it. So you're getting to see me in real time making it happen. And we'll see where it goes. But look what already happened. Meeting the very people who are imperative to me learning how to do what I'm about to do. Create this app. And those kinds of coincidences and serendipitous moments happen when you take action, when you stop sitting around and thinking and waiting and putting off and imagining. Those things can only happen when there's movement, when there's motion. And the fastest way you're going to learn if something is really right for you is through engaging with it. That's how you get clarity. Not through thinking about it and planning and preparing and writing out to-do lists. Through doing. That is how you get clarity. If you have a story like this, where you decided you were going to do something and then you did it and something really cool happened, like you met the exact right people that you needed to meet, or you heard something that you needed to hear, or you found a book that you needed to find. I want to hear that story too. I think those moments are so cool. So put that story in the comments. I want to hear it. And I'm so grateful that you chose to spend your time here. May you have an incredible day. May you remember that you have all the answers that you need, all of the guidance that you need, all of the wisdom that you need is in you, ready for you to tap in at any moment. Use the wisdom that you have, use the guidance that you have, and put it into action. I want to see what you create. I want to see what you put out there. I'm so excited for you. So keep going. I'm cheering you on. And if you want to invite me to actually see your creations, tag me in them. Invite me. Sign up for my newsletter. You know where to find me. That link will be in the description. You can find me on my website. I have some really cool offerings on there. You can add me on social media. And I will see you in the next ones. Bye for now.